Welcome everyone, this is Like It's 1985, and today's review is going to be the 1 to 200 scale HCM Pro Destroy Gundam from Gundam Seed Destiny. Now, to give you an idea of the scale, first I will go ahead and introduce a can of pop so you can kind of get an idea of roughly of the how tall this guy is. And then also I'll go ahead and bring in the Mobile Suit in Action Destiny Gundam, so you can kind of see how the Mobile Suit in Action compares to the HCM Pro 1 to 200 Destroy Gundam. And as a final illustration as to how big the HCM Pro is, here he is standing next to the 1 to 100 non-grade Sword Impulse Gundam. And just a brief background on this mobile suit. The Destroy Gundam is the Earth Alliance's basically weapon of mass destruction. It was first piloted by Stella Louisier. I think her last name is pronounced. Anyhow, we first see Stella piloting this mobile suit. It's just a weapon of mass destruction, like I said. It is a huge mobile suit. It's got, according to Gundam Wiki, it's 183 feet tall. And if we compare that to the Destiny Gundam, which is 59 feet tall, you can see there's quite a size difference. Even though this is not really in the scale, you do kind of get an idea that this is a huge mobile suit. Now it has two modes. The mode right now it's in, it's the mobile suit mode, and it also has the mobile armor mode. And basically in the mobile armor mode, this piece comes over the top, and I'll show that later in this review. But the first thing I want to do is just go over the articulation of the actual suit itself. Then we'll take a close look at the backpack, and then we'll go ahead and look at the mobile armor mode. In terms of articulation of the mobile suit, starting with the neck area, you can rotate 360, and that allows also the head to go up and down like that, and a little bit side to side. Shoulders, 360. And then you've got the shoulder armor articulates as well. And you can also move out the arm just a little bit, about that far. And we'll remove the shield. The arms, they rotate, there's a swivel on the upper arm, bend at the elbow like that, and then wrist is on a ball joint. The waist can rotate 360, and that's part of the transformation into mobile armor mode. These side skirts can move, as well as the front skirts here. In terms of leg articulation, you can go out like this, forward like that, and you really can't go back because this is one solid piece. Swivel at the upper thigh, double jointed knee, and then you've got and there's articulation as well in the ankle. Now, one of the really cool gimmicks about this figure is if you press these two tabs here, yes, we have shooting arm action. Now, this is actually accurate to the anime. In the anime, you will see the arm section along with the hand detached from the mobile suit, and it can be controlled apparently via the pilot, much like a fin funnel system. Another really cool feature of this kit, it comes with a clear plastic stand. You can mount the arm there, and you can pretend that this arm is flying out, about ready to attack some enemies, just like in the anime. Okay, so let's take a look at the backpack system now. You've got the two high energy beam cannons, so when you're in mobile armor mode, these can actuate up like that, presenting quite a formidable presence. You can even see there's some green highlights there. I suppose that's some kind of scope system. Moving to the front here, you can see there's these, it looks like red plastic, translucent red plastic that serves as the way that the pilot will see the battlefield when he's in the mobile armor mode, and he's got some nice green translucent plastic there as well. Moving on to the other additional armaments, in the actual anime you've got these clusters of missile launchers, so you can shoot from the back or towards the front. And then if you notice along the circumference of the backpack system here, each of these red paint applications here represent the beam cannon, so there's beams shooting out from each of these individual places here, and of course you've got 10 more along here for a total of 20. So really quite a formidable mobile suit. And then we got nice paint applications here with the red thrusters, silver details inside there. You can see that. A little more detail in there with the red plastic. Overall, good condition. The only thing I noticed, the flaws from the factory, they got the little marks here that look like almost like if you were cutting something off the tree, so that's kind of unfortunate, but nothing a Gundam marker couldn't fix. In terms of accessories, you get these two closed fists. You get an extra V-fin. You get a stand to prop up the backpack while the Gundam is in the mobile suit mode. Last but certainly not least for me, you get the Excalibur sword from the Sword Impulse Gundam. Now the box shows that the Destroy Gundam can hold this Excalibur sword in its fist, and I don't know why that is, because I don't recall ever it being in the anime. But I suppose if you were playing around and you just want to pretend that the Destroy Gundam somehow stole the Sword Impulse's Excalibur sword, then there you go. You also get two shields that mount on the forearm of the Gundam. As you can see, you'll notice there's a tip here that really looks kind of like the tip of a beam rifle or some kind of offensive weapon. But I don't recall in the anime seeing that beams issuing forth from this tip, or Gundam Wiki saying anything about this being an offensive weapon. So as far as you know, this is just a shield. And to begin the transformation from the mobile suit mode to the mobile armor mode, the first thing I like to do is just take out the V-fin because it has a tendency to fall off anyways. Push down the head so it's about like that. Take off the shields from both arms. Now the transformation of the mobile suit mode to the mobile armor mode can be fiddly when you get to the arms part of the transformation. You can see there's a groove here. It needs to tab into place on this post here. Kind of can see what needs to happen. The arm needs to go about like that, and that needs to tab in place, and then the wrist rotates down. But rather than waste your time, I'm just going to go ahead and do this off camera, but you get the general idea. The groove here needs to tab into the place there, so I'll go ahead and show you once it's done here. And once you've got the arms situated and tabbed into place, here is how they should be looking when you're all done. Next thing you want to do, take the waist and rotate it around. Take these pieces here, fold them all the way down into the lock position, bring the leg up like this, and fold it like that. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And then the side skirts here, just want to fold them up like that so they're not sticking out. Same thing over here, just fold it back like that. And there, my friends, we've got the Destroy Gundam in his armored mode. As you can see, his stance is much like the chicken walk stance, similar to the AT-ST in Star Wars. One final thing we can do is bring up his weapons here, like so. So what do I think about this HCM Pro Destroy Gundam figure? I like it a lot. I like the playability factor where you can take it into its armored mode. I like the weapons you get with it. I like the fact that these actually fire off, these forearms here, as they do in the anime. I like the fact that they include the stand for the arms, where you can pretend like the arm is projecting out in midair, and it just has great playability factor in that sense. Nice accessories as well. You got the Excalibur anti-ship sword that's included in there. You've got just nice attention to detail. There's only that one minor blemish that I mentioned when we went through the backpack system on top of the cannon. But like I said, that could probably be fixed with some Gundam marker. But other than that, very nice quality. I like it a lot. The size is definitely nice too. The scale you get with this figure. Like I showed in the size comparison, it's as tall as a 1 to 100 model kit, so Really nice. It's really going to look nice on my shelf, I think. Now, do I recommend this? You know, if you like Seed Destiny and you like the type of mobile suits that are in that show, and you can afford the $50, yes, $50 that this costs, then I'd say go for it. But if you're not a fan of Seed Destiny and you know you want to spend your money elsewhere, then I wouldn't recommend it in that case. I'm going to include a couple links to some YouTube videos that show the actual anime with the suit in action, so you can kind of get an idea of what the capabilities of the suit are as far as the anime goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next review.